Good morning, New House City. Dun, 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 dun. I should do an anime theme based on our episode today. Is there like an anime theme? Dun, 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 dun. See, that one doesn't have any words. I can't think of like an anime. See, I wish I knew the My Hero theme song, because I would do it. Pretend I did the My Hero theme song and added Good Morning New House City. Good morning, New House City. How are you guys doing? It's good. Everything's great. I'm gonna turn on. I'm in a room that where my AC is not, so I'm gonna turn on my fan. And I don't care if it fucks up the audio because it's hot. It's hot, and that's the weather. We're gonna do the weather early. It is hot. It's hot. Announcements. We're gonna start the next CV, the next cryptid verse coming up soon. I think next week. I've played Night of the Living Dead, which is the theme and basis of the next cryptid verse. So it should be exciting. Zombies. The Undead is now here in New House City, and there's nothing we can do about that. I've been trying to inspire some workout plans based on the Undead, which didn't go well. I've tried to throw things at the Undead. That has also not gone well. So I guess we'll just have to wait until the month ends for anything to happen to them. Although it is really funny to watch just old members of New Hell City as zombies pecking at each other. That's really fun. Here's a rich thing I bought. I've been buying a lot of stuff. I bought a new headphone set for the stream. The streams are now vocalized. Thank you very much. We now have voice on the streams. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I bought a new controller because my white one is getting lonely, so I wanted a little ebony and irony action. Irony. That's what I exchange in Lady Bunny's podcast. Ebony and ivory action going on. So I bought a midnight black one. So I bought a midnight black controller to match my robot white controller that came with my PS4, and now I want to get the opposite thing for Xbox. I want a white controller. However, it doesn't really fit the color scheme because the Xbox is actually all black, while the PS4 is actually black and white. So this actually makes sense. No one cares about this. The best thing I found on the internet, a new segment. Best thing I found on the internet today is is there anything interesting on the internet that I found? I've just been watching the Pit Stop from Drag Race. Trixie Mattel is talking about Drag Race. I don't know. That's only for Drag Race fans, so not that interesting. Game Corner. I just have been streaming the mess out of everything. I'm currently working on Scarlet Nexus, Persona 5 Strikers, Assassin's Creed Valhalla DLC, .GU Last Recode, and Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So we're going to be focusing more on Scarlet Nexus, Persona 5 Strikers, and Assassin's Creed, as those are 2021 games. The DLC anyway for Assassin's Creed. And I'd recently got 6 different platinums. So my platinum count is now up to 156, I think. Ugh, so good. Anime Corner. Sadly, we have not had any Fires Otaku Club, but we are now going to put Fires Otaku Club back into Discord because I think they did an update recently, so now the audio will sync up with the video and we can get that all squared away. So Fires Otaku Club should be joining back into the actual voice chats. Really happy about that. Human Corner. Nothing's happened with humans. Nothing's happening with humans ever. Now my favorite section, Heli Talk. Anything new happening with the Helis? Not really. Not really. I am just so excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna be such a great. Oh, the Helis are gonna be so good this year. Oh, they're gonna be so good this year. So excited. Who is gonna win things? Me. I'm gonna win things. Not just things. Everything. And now we get to, in your dreams, really, Zoe? Really? And now we get to the reason for the season, the reason you're all here, all 40,000 of you, is we're going to talk to a New Hell City staple, a New Hell City legend, if you will. We have he is pretty much ushered in the era of weeb into the New Hell City community, into the Hellions community. He has single-handedly taught me about My Hero Academia. I didn't know shit about it until he started talking about it. And we're going to talk to this 2-time Helly Award winner, who is a legend in this community. The one, the only, MyHeroDeku.
Hi.
I wasn't
I'm
done.
waving. You
I'm
can't
not.
see it, but I'm
I get it.
waving.
I'm not done saying your name.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I'm done. Hello, Deku. How are you?
Good, good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad we're talking very high today. Good job. Good job on getting here and doing the things. You did it. You made it here.
It's been a challenge, really, but you know.
I know you are so busy now.
Yeah,
You're
I mean, I started working this summer, so that's kind of not used to that. Throw my schedule into a array. Even with school, since I'm homeschooled, I'm kind of used to just deciding what my schedule is. It's been a little wild.
It's so strange that you are now working because I knew you pre that. That's very strange, making me feel old. So we're gonna dive right into interview questions. How did you find out about New Hell City?
Well, you know, back when Rabbit was still a thing,
I'm a Rabbit member. We love it.
yeah, I had my own little anime group along with like me, and I like looking at the other people streaming anime just because you know the fun of it was being able to interact with people and talk about the anime. So I noticed y'all streaming. I can't remember what anime it was at the
What was
time,
it?
but I
Yeah,
decided to pop in,
was it My
and
Hero?
yeah, you being you were advertising the Discord, and I'm like, you know, I just got Discord. I'll join.
You being you. How dare you? Yeah, that
It,
sounds about
it's
right.
very in character fire. It's a part of who you are.
I wish I knew what anime I was streaming because I vaguely remember you coming in on an anime that was like very not you. I can't remember what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. It was not in character, but you know,
Yes, it wasn't something
anime
like.
is anime.
That's true. That's true. Anime is anime. What was your first impression of the city? So you've joined like in its inception. I think you joined very early.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I think part of the reason I like New Hero City even over a lot of the other like anime servers I'm in is there's a lot of different communities here. So even if I'm not necessarily interested in all of them, it feels like you get an outside opinion that
Oh
you
yeah.
wouldn't usually get elsewhere.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. What is your favorite part about New Hell City?
Still probably the people, you know, you got you, Zoe. I dragged Kyle here, who I see joined the audience as well. Hi, Kyle.
Yes. Oh, I forgot.
Uh,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got Aura and Kitten. Yeah, just like all the people that are here.
All the cool kids. All the cool kids.
Yeah, yeah. The
Um,
entire mod team is cool, which usually helps.
yeah, that does help. Hi, Kappa. What is your primary role in the community? This is a pretty easy question.
Well, I like to think I'm just here to talk about anime and try and force people to watch My Hero Academia.
Truly, that is your great crusade. I mean, like some people have like church missions. They're trying to spread the word of God. Um, Deku's here to spread the word of Deku. So
Exactly, exactly. I'm just on a mission to make sure everyone watches the series and realizes how great a protagonist Deku is, you know?
we're going to get into it. Don't you worry. What is your
Uh-oh.
what is your favorite channel?
Like in terms of the channels here, I
Yeah,
feel like I should be pretty self-explanatory.
yeah.
Probably just the anime chat.
Anime chat. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Um,
Manga chat's fun as well. Get to have a lot of conversations with Nolan there. I usually haven't read this stuff because he's read
he's
a lot more than I have, but
he's always on some deep dives too. He'll find like anime or manga that's like only released in Japan in 1978 and it has
well, I mean,
half an
it'll be
issue.
stuff I've never even heard of, which
Truly,
I do not say lightly because I try to hear about these things and then they'll still come in and I'll have never heard of it.
truly. So my next question is about your hobbies. We will end on your we'll because we're gonna dive into your deepest passion, which is anime. What are your other hobbies? to get those out of the way?
Uh, I mean, I like to listen to music a good bit. So, Panic at the Disco, BTS, listen to a lot of BTS since last year.
Yes. Yes. You are the biggest BTS fan I know.
Thank you. I try. I bought an unhealthy amount of albums since then, but
Would you go see them on tour?
I would definitely go see them on tour. I don't know how realistic it is because
Yeah, probably not.
considering how popular they are, I imagine the tours sell out very quickly and get very expensive. But if I ever got the chance, I would be there in a heartbeat.
Oh, I very much wish that for you. I hope you. Would you ever want to meet them?
I feel like it'd be cool. The only thing I'd worry about is the language barrier there. I mean, RM knows English, but he's the only one that's really fluent in it. So I feel like I'd feel kind of bad ignoring six of the members because I just can't talk to them.
I mean, I feel like they've been over in the States so long that they would. I don't know. Maybe it would be. I don't know. Who knows?
It seems like they're trying to pick it up, but I took my foreign language class and it did not get me very far. So
Yeah, no one really has a Japanese class. I don't think. I don't know if schools really provide that, but maybe they do. I don't know.
I took
Um,
Latin and it did not go well.
oh, gosh, Latin is such a trick they always get for the kids to take because it's a dead language. It doesn't
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
anything. I don't know why.
I had a friend and he was like, "Oh, it's a dead language. It's easy." And I'm like, "Oh, all right, great." And I took 3 years. I can safely say it wasn't easy, but
Wasn't easy and you can't use it. So
yeah,
congratulations.
yeah. Lose all around. It doesn't matter though. I don't think I can even say hello in Latin. So even if I could use it, I wouldn't know it.
In vino in veritas. That's all I know. Okay, let's talk about My Hero Academia. When did you discover it?
Way back like in 2014, late 2014, early 2015, like when the manga was first starting. Just
Oh,
because I had just gotten really into Naruto, and Naruto was finishing up,
did not know
needed
that.
something
Okay.
to replace it, and I found it there. This was back when I was still a little more similar to Nalam in that I would read a lot more manga. Nowadays, I like seeing it animated to the point where I keep up with what Shonen Jump's releasing, but I no longer care enough to read everything. But Naruto was on the end of the war arc, so getting close to the end, and a new superhero series was starting, which is another thing I like. So it just kind of seemed like a natural progression.
Yes. Okay. What about it did you connect with the most?
Well, as the namesake would imply, I really like Deku. Not because I like the superpowers or anything, which I think would be most people's go-to, but he was kind of a crybaby, especially at the start of the series.
Uh huh.
And I liked the more emotional side of him, which I later found out was what a lot of people disliked the most about the series. But I think it was the part that I most connected to with Deku, at
That's my
least.
favorite part. I like when they get real. That's my favorite part of
So
anime.
I mean,
That's what I
I'm
like.
like he's a teenager man who's just like had his absurd dreams basically wished into reality. I imagine most people would be crying.
It's very sad. Very sad. Do you have a Kachan in your life?
Not really. I've got plenty of really close friends. I don't think any of them are Bakugo like in terms of how aggressive they are. I guess the closest would be Devin, who was the tall one in that group photo I sent.
Oh
We were
yes,
at
you told me about Devin. Yes.
yeah, we were hanging out at the docks the other day, and we were talking about jumping in. And Devin was like, "Here, I'll help y'all make the decision," and he pushed us in for us. So that was nice of him.
Oh my god, I would be furious. Were you mad?
Not really. It was funny, and he jumped in himself as well. So you can't be too mad since he participated.
Oh, I would be furious. I would try to drown him. That
Uh,
is that all. Well, I'm glad no one is mean to you. I always found. Okay, here's my theory. I've always found that Deku and Bakugo have a there's something slightly homoerotic happening there for me. And not in a titillating way because there's the high school students. I wouldn't think of them that way. I'm just getting a vibe. That's all. I don't know
I
if
mean,
anyone
I
else
I
gets
could
that.
see it. especially on Deku's end, because he admired him a lot, and
here's the thing. I'm actually not sure that Deku is interested in him. I'm pretty sure that Bakugo is, or whatever his name is interested in. I always like to call him Kachan.
yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like it's the bullying thing. He's very obsessed with them. I don't know, just something there. I feel like when they get older, they're gonna meet up on Grinder, but I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, that would be a pretty good sequel, you know?
I would love that. Honestly, I would love that. Questions. They're here. Here they're coming. Who's your best friend here at New Hell City? And if you don't say me and only me, I will ban you.
I mean, I don't like the idea of being banned, but I still got to go with Kyle just because
Wow.
him and me go like way back at this point. Like even before I joined the server or like was on Rabbit, I was talking to him on my anime list, and even before Discord, like we were going back and forth on there for a while. So I'd probably have to go with that just because we basically talked every day for like over 3 years, maybe 4 at this point. It's been a good while.
Well, I guess I'm banning you and Kappa. Great.
The
So,
nerve.
my next question, which is probably the most important question I'm going to ask you today, is: do I look pretty today?
Oh, obviously, you look pretty every day.
You redeemed yourself. You redeemed yourself there. All right. You know what? I will only ban one of you now, so that's good. There we
Okay,
go.
okay.
Let's talk the cryptids. Is there any way to stop them?
No, probably not. They just kind of come out of the woodworks, and you're like, oh, guess this is how today is going.
Good. You are on fire. Get it? Do you see what I did there? On fire. Sorry, on fire.
I like that. Good pun. Good pun. Can always appreciate a pun.
Now we're gonna get to the best part of the interview. My favorite part of the interview. Let's talk about your hellies. Oh, cannot wait.
Yay! Yeah. I mean, I have conflicting feelings about these.
Oh yes.
I was very excited. Yeah.
We are going to get into it. So you have been we're just going to go through from 2019 up until your current year of 2021, and we're going to get into it because this is you've had some controversial moments in the Hellies. Really, just one controversial moment.
I mean, it's a pretty big one.
We'll see what you think. We'll see what you think about it. You were nominated only twice in 2019. Interesting. You were nominated for Most Contributing Community Member, to which you lost to Pepper,
Understandable. Pepper is Pepper.
And then you were nominated for Weebiest Weeb, and you won! You won the first ever Weebiest Weeb. Do you remember that moment?
I do, because I was sitting here living my life, and you're like, you won, and I'm like, wow, I won. Oh God, no one's gonna disown me.
You know what? Controversial opinion. I think you deserved it. I think you deserved it. Absolutely. And I'm going to stake my claim on that. I think Deku is our Weebiest Weeb. Thank you very much.
I try. I mean, my room reflects it, but
so good. So in 2020, you were nominated for a few more. You were nominated for 6 Helly Awards.
I don't even remember what all I was nominated for last year, to be honest.
Oh, we're going to tell you.
Boy.
For Master Debater, to which you lost to Aragorn, which makes sense.
Understandable, yeah. I think I voted for RS, so that... Was Lobsy still here? I remember I was going to vote for Lobsy, but she might have been banned at the time, and I think Ara... Yeah, so I think I voted for Ara, because he was my second choice.
You were nominated for Best Audiovisual Piece for your review and discussions, your anime reviews, which I love those. Oh, you're still doing them, aren't you?
I forgot about it. I got grounded for a while near the end of the last semester, and I wasn't allowed to post on YouTube as a part of that.
That's fair.
Gonna be real. I've recorded a few things since, and I keep sitting down to edit, and I'm like, oh, I gotta edit these, and then I don't do it. So I've just got like 20 gigabytes worth of footage that I haven't done anything with.
Oh, we love it. Kitten just said Deku is my Weebiest Weeb forever and for always. So there you go. We love to see it.
Thank you, Kitten.
You were also nominated for Best Quote. To which
Oh
you
no.
lost to Alan. That's fair. That's fair. You're gonna get him back in a second. Don't worry. Most Improved Member, to which you lost to Corn. Junior Mod of the Year, to which you lost to someone in the audience right now, a dear princess Zoe, and you won for the second year in a row, Weebiest Weeb.
Woo!
And you were
my one award.
You are I think one of two members who has exactly repeated your wins. It's you and CD.
CD, right?
People who have perfectly repeated your wins. CDs is actually kind of a technicality because at the time we just had art piece. We didn't have digital and traditional, but yours is an exact replica. You completely exacted your... How did you feel winning the second time?
I mean, I had conflicting feelings in the sense that, if I'm being honest,
because you beat me. It's because you beat me.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean,
like I should have deserved
you were cheated there.
I've totally
you were cheated, Fire.
Completely robbed. Thank you.
Yeah, I was real excited, but still sorry about cheating you. Real close.
Fire always cheats, says Kitten. How dare you? How dare I have shown myself as the weebiest of the weebs. I can name at least 3 anime. At least 3. Anyway, continue.
3 per year or 3 in general?
Whatever makes me sound more weeby.
Okay. So 3 per year.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. You weren't at the Hellies, were you?
I might have been. I think I kept popping in and out because I
vaguely remember
that. What was going on?
I vaguely remember.
Yeah, no, I had something going on, and I kept like coming back and forth and showing up and disappearing. I don't think I was actually there when I won Weebiest Weeb though. So.
I actually just want to see how much you won by, because now I have the pie chart and I can see how much you won. Weebiest. Okay, almost there. Hold, please. Oh, by the way, if you guys have questions for Deku, post them in the chat and we will say them as we get to the Weeb part. Yeah, you won by 7 votes. You won by 7 votes. Of course, Nalam was in second place. So
if Nalam had been anywhere but second after me, I would have been very concerned.
That's true. Also, fun fact, Zoe and I tied for 3rd. Big fuck you to Zoe. Is what I'd like to say. I mean, what? No, big love. I love you, Zoe. I love you, Zoe. What are you talking about?
Zoe didn't even do anything, man.
We love Zoe. The next... Okay, so now we're at 2021. And you were nominated for 3 Hellies so far. You're nominated for Master Debater, Weebiest Weeb again, and Junior Mod of the Year. Which do you think you will get Weebiest Weeb a 3rd time in a row?
I mean, I'm gunning for it. I'd be pretty excited, but at the same time, I won't be too upset if I don't win. You know, as long as I get to keep the ones I've already got, I'm pretty happy.
You know what? Now I've decided to retroactively start taking awards from people now that you've brought it up. I think that's a good idea. I should just start reading awards. Yeah, I think I should have both your Weebiest Weeb wins. I decided that.
You know, understandable.
You are so...
I did cheat you last year, so...
Can we talk about how the running joke with our Deku is that he is very much like Deku, to where I would say something like that, he'd be like, if that's your decision, then I support it.
Well, I mean, I do. It's your right as the boss.
Oh, you're my favorite. Okay, so that is the Hellies. I hope Kitten says Deku has my vote for it. It's always been Deku and Nalam. So there you go. You have a vote. We love you at the Hellies. I hope you'll be able to come through this year, December 26th or whatever the fuck it is. Next,
you know, as long as it's later at night, I think I should be out of school at the time, so it feels possible.
It won't be late at night. It'll be late at night for someone, but I try to do it in the middle of the day, Eastern time, so the tellies usually last about 4 hours anyway. So
Yeah.
someone will be able
I
to
will be
join.
sure to pop in at some point, if not the entire thing, at least some of it.
Ara says, "Fuck that man. Bar may be the boss, and we all know how to make shit work here." How dare? How dare? What are your goals for New Hell City this year? Do you have any?
You know, I'd like to see more weebs end up here. You know, feel like we could really branch out, take over the server a bit. You know.
Wow, Weeb takeover. That's a
Exactly,
lovely
exactly.
idea.
You know, the cryptids are getting their chance to really branch out and explore more. I feel like the weebs should too.
That that's fair. That is fair. That's fair. I mean, listen, we've had a. I feel like last year was a very D&D year. This year's a very RP year. Maybe next year can be a Weeb year. You never know.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know.
2022, year of the weebs.
2022 year of the Weebs. So now we have gotten to the fan questions. So I'm going to scroll through and see what we got here. I almost said on Twitter, like I'm some weird
Heyo.
host. We're not on Twitter.
Listen. I'd be on board. I would watch a New Hell City TV show.
Call us Bravo. So Ara asks, how does it feel to be so wholesome and excellent?
I feel like you're giving me too much credit, but I do appreciate you. So
There you go. That's the answer.
yeah, that's the answer.
Next question, Deku. What are your plans for the future? Now, this will be outside of New Hell City. What are your plans for the future in general?
I mean, I'm gonna be going to college up the street in like 10 days,
Oh my
August
gosh.
16th. So that's pretty exciting. I think I'll mainly be focused on that. I want to keep working because that's been pretty fun. A little hectic, but
Oh my god. Deku said working is fun. You are truly your character.
thank you. I try. Oh yeah, watch more anime. I would like to break 1,000 completions before I'm done with college.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Zoe asks, "How's the job?" Apparently, it's fun.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I like it. I mean, I've been working at assuming you're in America, you probably know it. I don't know if they're outside of America, but like Cracker Barrel, which has been
oh
it's been an
my
experience.
god, I'm coming to work
Yeah,
to see you. To Jesus
yeah.
Christ,
I mean,
you know what I meant.
if y'all
See,
if any of y'all want to visit, I got a 50% discount on the meals. I will hook you up.
oh my we're get in the fucking car, everyone in New Hell City. We're going to freaking Cracker Barrel. Oh my god, I hate Cracker Barrel. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just thinking about their mac and cheese.
That's what I get every time. Okay, every time the fried chicken tenders and mac and cheese. That's all I've ever ordered.
I feel like I'm gonna start crying. I love food so much. Oh, Cracker Barrel's so good. Yummy. Kitten asks, without spoilers, Deku, how is the new season of My Hero Academia? A new season's on
Pretty good.
course.
Pretty good. We started out with the class 1A versus 1B arc, which is all I'll say because spoilers. But I will say that that was my least favorite arc in the series. But I think it was a lot more fun to watch in the anime than it was to read in the manga, just because it was very fight focused, and the animation tends to help liven it up. I feel like. And now,
Hmm.
obviously, we're in the My Villain Academia arc, which, that's a fan favorite, and they've done it justice so far.
Are we on season four, five, four?
Five. You
Five.
did it, Fire. I'm so proud of
I
you.
did
See, this is
see.
why you should have won Weebiest Weeb.
This is what I'm telling people. I feel like I was robbed in both 2019 and 2020. If I don't win it this year, I don't even think I'm nominated this year. But if I don't win it this year anyway,
Hold on.
rigged.
I got you. I'm gonna nominate you right now.
Thank you.
Where's the thing?
Wait,
I
don't.
lost it. Okay, well, I will nominate you
Fair enough.
later.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sure. I'll hold you to that.
You
Uh,
should. You should. I will. Oh, here it is. Never mind. I'll do it now.
Aura asks, should I finish Attack on Titan?
Yes. I mean, I feel like it's one of those things that's just so popular and culturally relevant, even outside of anime. It's worth at least trying to finish it. If you can't get into it after like season 2, you're probably not going to find anything new that makes it worth it. So maybe not if you made it through season two, but it does take a pretty severe shift in tone after season two. So I would at least try and finish season two and see if you like it any better after that.
R says, "Oh no, I love it." Kitten says, "Deku, how are you today?" Very simple question.
Good, good. I'm having a pretty good day, ran some errands, got some stuff done, came back. I'm doing an interview now. How about you, kitten?
Fire Demon asks, "What popular anime do you not understand why it's so popular?"
No one's gonna disown me for this, but probably Hunter x Hunter.
I
You know,
don't get it
I don't
either.
dislike Hunter x Hunter. I enjoyed the experience, but I do not understand how it is considered so much better than like every other shonen anime. I thought it was a pretty good shonen anime. I just, as someone who likes shonen anime, didn't think it was any better than a lot of the other ones.
I don't get it. I thank you for validating me. Thank you for making me feel seen. I really appreciate that, Deku. Because I don't get Hunter
I
Hunter.
try.
I don't get Hunter Hunter either. But to be fair, Nalam doesn't get Cowboy Bebop, so
Yeah, everyone has their series
everyone
that they
has their
just
thing.
like,
Kitten,
yeah, they
Kitten doesn't.
recognize it's good,
There
still
we
can't
go.
get into it.
We listen. We are the Good Morning New House City would like to publicly go on a platform
Oh
and say
no.
we hate Hunter x Hunter, and Deku
I
is the
don't,
one
I
who
don't,
said that.
I didn't say I
Deku
hate it. Wait,
actually,
wait, wait, wait.
Deku says that. So to the makers of Hunter x Hunter, we're gonna
Oh
say
no.
this to them. They are avid listeners, by the way.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, good answer. Good answer. Are there any more questions you have for the two-time Weebiest Weeb winner? I see some things coming in. Local Weeb says Hunter x Hunter is shit and you should try harder. Yeah,
I didn't say that. I didn't.
this is how it starts, Decker. This is what it's like to be famous. Okay, you start off with a simple comment, and then it turns out that you think all Hunter x Hunter people should eat a small child. I mean, it's what
How
you
does
said.
it keep getting
It's just what
worse?
I heard. It's just what I heard. Okay.
I don't think you heard it right.
Kitten asks a very divisive question. Deku, who's your favorite mod?
All of them. I love you all equally.
You better give a pageant answer. I love it. You better give that Miss America ass answer. Yes, all of them. That's what I say too. That's what I have to say too. I understand.
It's not even a lie. I just actually like all our mods.
There.
I mean, especially like I had a chance to see how they do their modding since I was a junior mod for a while, and I can safely say they all bring something to the team, and I think all of them are really nice. So
the mods are fantastic. The mods are it's like this is a very old reference because you're young, but Teddy Roosevelt couldn't walk because he had like polio or something, and like he was held. This actually doesn't work because he didn't actually have people holding. Oh, he did have people holding him up. That's what it was. He had people holding him to make him look like he walks. That's what the mods are like with me. I'm Teddy Roosevelt with polio, and they are my helpers making me look like I can walk. I feel like I'm going to get canceled after this interview. Anyway,
no, it's probably fine.
What are your opinions on Hagakure? Oh, the gambling anime, yeah, on Netflix.
Oh, Kakegurui. I assuming you're talking about like the one with the red uniforms and like the plaid looking skirts. I have conflicting feelings about it. It's a little out there, but it's kind of got that Death Note or Food Wars energy of it takes something that shouldn't feel like it's a life or death situation or have near as much of a stake as it does, and it adds that. And then you literally become a slave if you lose. So
and it's a bunch of rich
it's an
people.
interesting concept. I like the art style. The art style is pretty cool. So
it's a weird one. It's definitely a weird one.
I wish I had some pictures. We went.
Deku was a wonderful little helper even before he was a junior mod, helping us test with remodeling the server. We love to see it.
Oh, I forgot I did that. To be fair, I didn't contribute much. I just basically went, yeah, I think that would look nice.
That's not true. Excluding My Hero, what 5 anime do you recommend others watch?
This is a tough one because I'd like to just like recommend series I like, but I don't necessarily think that's actually gonna get you as far as a lot of other things could. So probably Attack on Titan, just for the same reasons I said earlier, just because of how massive it is. I feel like you almost miss out on a lot of conversations if you haven't at least watched some of it. Another one is probably that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Not not super important, but I get that gut feeling that it's gonna just progressively get more popular right now, and it's a pretty good one I feel like to start out with, especially with how many isekai anime there are, and it's a pretty good example of that. Sword Art Online, because it was my first anime, and I feel an obligation to say if an anime got me to this point, there is a decent chance it could do the same to someone else. High Score Girl, no real reason. It's just really sweet, really cute, and I like that you watch them from like the time they're children to like grown adults and like have the relationship blossom over a lifetime. It's just fun to watch. It's wholesome.
Very good.
And Skate the Infinity, which is a newer one, and the only reasoning behind that one is the animation is pretty and I like the characters.
Love it.
I think that was 5. I hope so.
I think that that was 5. Good list.
Okay.
I definitely agree with Sword Art Online. I like that one. Are we do we run out of questions? Is everyone Kidden asks, Deku, have you seen Shield Hero?
I have in fact seen Shield Hero. I was pretty excited when the Shield Hero anime came out, just because I read the light novels since they were like some of the only light novels my library had back when I started reading this stuff and like just wanted any series I could get my hands on. So just because of the fact that I had read it before the anime came out, I was pretty excited about that.
Very good. Kidden asks again, what is your favorite anime genre?
Either shonen or like just rom-coms, because shonen is fun and exciting to watch, and rom-coms are wholesome and a good way to unwind. I don't really want to pick between the two because depending on my mood, it could really go either way on which one I like more.
That works. Aura asks, have you seen Hellsing Ultimate and why is it the best anime ever?
I have not seen it, so I couldn't tell you why it's the best anime ever.
That's a very not Deku kind of show, but it's quite dark.
I mean, I want to watch it at some point, but it's one of those things where there's hundreds of anime I'd still like to watch and not enough time to finish them all.
Check out add MyHeroDeku on my anime list. Do you plan on watching the new Suicide Squad movie? Asks Princess Zoe.
I do. You know, I think it's the one directed by James Gunn, right? Who?
Yeah.
Interesting, but you know, I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. The Guardians of the Galaxy movies were like my favorite of the MCU movies. So I have a good feeling that it might end up a lot better than the first one did.
Apparently, Annie is watching it right now. Apparently. Like in the movie theater right now? No, she's not in here. Have you seen the new season of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime?
I have not yet. I keep meaning to start it. I finished the last season, but if you're talking about the one that's airing like right now, I still need to start it. I did read ahead though, so I'm excited to see how they do with the newest stuff, because if they do it justice, it's going to be really good, and I will say Diablo is going to be a really fun character.
Oh my god, Deku. Kappa says, I heard John Cena's in it, but they couldn't see him in any of the trailers. Very good. Very good. I feel like that should be nominated for best quote. Someone should screenshot that.
Please do.
So
I'm too lazy, but
I think we're good on the fan questions. Are we good? Does anyone have any burning questions? I think we can move on to the rapid fire. Yes.
Uh-oh.
I think so. Although you've been answering these pretty rapidly, so I don't know. This may not phase you. I think we're good. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get to the rapid fire section. I assume you get that because my name is Fryer, and I do things rapidly.
I didn't get that, bro.
Oh, see, this is why I explain it to people.
Yeah, I would have. regretted missing out on that show.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, first thing, not completely the first thing comes to your mind, but just, the first, it's rapid. It's fire. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ready? What are you terrible at?
Math.
Oh, good one. What are you amazing at?
Literature.
Oh, you took it in a school direction. Very good.
Yeah, yeah. Just it's easy to use.
Do I look pretty today?
I already answered this one earlier,
Oh
but
my
the answer hasn't
gosh.
changed. Yes, stunning.
I don't know why people always say you asked it twice. Sometimes I need to hear it twice. Okay. Um,
Understandable.
Name something you would set on fire.
Hunter x Hunter.
Deku hates Hunter x Hunter confirmed. I love it. You have to pack your stuff up today and go live with someone from New Hell City. Who is it?
Can we have a community house?
It can only be one.
Okay, well, I'm making a community house with fire.
Okay. You know what? Buff my rules. Who's in the community house?
Everyone who wants to be there.
That is the most Deku answer. It's so cute. Okay. That tickled me. What is your favorite word?
Uh, I don't really have a good reason for this one. I really
That's
like the
fine.
word mantra lately.
That's
I
fine.
think I sent you like that addicted music video a while back, and
Yes,
that was the
yes.
first time I had heard that word. And for some reason, I just really like it.
I still have that music video bookmarked. I saw it the other day. I was like, Deku gave me this. It's okay. My favorite word is attaché, so it's all the same.
Wait, what
Um,
does that word mean?
it's like an attaché case. This is before your time. Back in the day, like people used to have businessmen. Like businessmen would go into work with these briefcases that are maybe there's a GIF of one. Um, attaché case. No, is there not one? Yeah, it's like this. If you see it in chat, it's just like a briefcase essentially.
Oh, neat.
They're called attaché cases. Anyway,
That is in fact a really fun word to say. I'm not
it's
going to
it's just
try and
fun.
say it because I feel like I'd butcher it. But
It's just French. I also love assemblée. Anyway, this isn't about me. What is your least favorite word?
um, I don't know if I have a least favorite word to be honest.
Really?
I've never thought about it. I mean, with like words I like, I've actually thought about it before. I don't think there's ever been a word that I'm just like, oh, I really hate that word.
You don't have a least
I
favorite
guess
word.
any slur, but
Good.
I feel like that's kind of an easy cop-out answer to use.
That works. It works. What noise or sound do you love?
Um, Music.
Nice. What noise or sound do you hate?
Okay, this is an oddly specific one, but you know those like cards they'd sell in like a Dollar Tree or Dollar General, and they've got like
Uh-huh.
the 3D effect on them.
Yes.
If you scratch those, it genuinely gives me goosebumps, and not in the good way. I hate that sound.
Really? So is it like the
Yeah,
so when you talk about the cards, you mean um like the get well soon cards, like those kind of cards?
not those specifically. There's like they sell those types of cards with like a 3D effect over them.
3D effect. Oh, and it's like
Yeah,
that thing, or
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
That sound
oh,
just for some reason that sound bothers me.
this is the first answer to this question where I disagree with the answer. I actually really love that sound. That's really interesting. I
I've
love the
heard, I know
sensation.
plenty of people that like really like the sensation they get from it, and plenty
Yeah,
that don't. Unfortunately for me, I am on the don't like it side of things.
interesting. That is wow. See, can I tell you the answer we've been getting the most is I think it was raking leaves. The sound of like raking leaves bothers people. Um, what are the other answers we've been getting? There's like an answer we've been getting recently that's a lot. It's something to do with like raking or sweeping. Like it's the scraping sound they don't like. Anyway, what is your favorite curse word? Do you have a favorite curse word? I don't think I've ever heard you curse.
Uh, Hell, as a new Hell City.
Oh my god. Deku is perfect. Okay. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Um, I mean,
You're
if I could
pretty
just
much
pick
you're at the top of the
anything,
Cracker Barrel, so
yeah, if I could just pick anything, I'd like to own like some kind of nerd and geek paraphernalia related store. I don't necessarily think it's super practical, but if I could do anything, that would be what I would do. Just because
oh
I know
boy.
I love those types of stores. And getting the chance to buy the stuff in person is kind of rare for obvious reasons over in the States. So,
When COVID ends, we're getting you to New York. You need to come to New York because I feel like you'd be very happy, especially during Anime Week. What profession would you not like to attempt?
math professor.
Very good. And final question: when you get to hell, what would you like to say to you when you arrive at the fiery gates?
Welcome to New Hell City. Wait, hold on. What message are we currently using for the welcome city? I'm just
Oh,
gonna copy and paste it in chat.
That's what you. So
Yes, I want this exactly.
Satan says, "Go to Gates of Hell rules. Read over those. They're easy." Oh my god.
Yes, that is exactly what I want.
That is phenomenal. Oh, the cops are here for me. Which means that's the sound. That's the sound of that. We're now going to go to our final section, which is Ask NHC. But first, we have to acknowledge the fact that the person you beat for Weebiest Weeb is here, Nalam.
Hi, Nalam.
We got into it, and he says, "Wait, are people saying bad things about Hunter x Hunter?" Oh boy,
Us, we would never. No.
we would never. We love Hunter x Hunter. We love it.
Best shonen anime I've ever seen.
Favorite show. Period. Honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, we love it.
Did they even make other TV shows?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think it's just Hunter x Hunter. Oh boy, Nalam's watching us, which I'm a little excited by. But anyway, so you have so Deku, we have such poor, unfortunate souls who need our help. You know, we're famous, we're rich, we're gorgeous. You know, people want to be like us. So people write into the show to get a little insights. And so I have 3 letters for you, and you may choose one that you think you would be most helpful with, or one you just want to hear and you can pass off to me. I don't know. So
I have a bad feeling my advice would not be very helpful, but
we will see. The first one is I'm bad at the job that I love. The second one is I'm flirting with guys and failing miserably. The third one is I think I creeped someone out at my local coffee shop.
I mean, they all sound interesting, but I'm gonna go with the first one. I'm bad at the job I love, just
all right.
I feel like it's the one I have the best chance at helping with.
All right, here we go. So if you went to coffee shops, if I went to coffee shops, I would creep people out. I don't think so, Nolan. Okay, here we go. So, dear NHC, I've wanted to be an actor as long as I can remember. I pretty much spent all my days in school being in plays and musicals. It was so much fun. When I moved to New York to pursue it, fast forward to 5 years later, and I'm not booking anything. I've been a part of some readings and seeing my fellow castmates booking stuff from the same readings I'm doing, but I'm not getting anything. I recently watched myself doing a reading on Zoom and realized what it is. I'm not good. I was nearly in tears watching how bad I was in the reading. How can you watch yourself? I guess you can watch yourself on that. I don't know. I never thought I was a super talent. Just before I did this latest reading that I watched myself in, I did a voiceover gig that I got because I was friends with the director. They had a really hard time with me to the point where I was having to have private sessions with the director to re-record my lines. It was so embarrassing, but I stuck with it, and they said they would eventually get something out of it, which was humiliating to hear. Now I'm wondering what I should do. I don't want to embarrass myself any further, but this is something that I love. Is there any way to get better, or do I have to accept that I'm terrible at my passion? Florence. Deku?
I mean, I feel like the best thing you can do is just keep practicing it, and you don't necessarily have to make it your career outright to still enjoy doing what you're doing. If you just do it on the side and you're practical about the fact that you can get better at it over time, or you're okay with the fact you might not, and there's no shame in still enjoying something, even if you can't make it your outright career, I feel like.
Okay. That's good. That's good. I always refer to one of my favorite quotes, which I believe is from, is it Adventure Time or the Jake and whatever the thing is? It's that, I should find, I'm going to pull up the quote. You stay there, because I think it is really pertinent to this person's, yes, here it is. What's that show with that dog and the guy that has the white head, the white hood over him? It's like a kid's show.
Adventure Time.
Is that Adventure Time?
Okay. Yeah, you had it right.
So, it's the dog, it's a little dog thing, and he says, dude, sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something, which I think is a really great lesson for life. You have to suck at something in order to get good at it. And you are not going to be good at, no one is good at something the minute they step out and start doing it, and they don't continue to be good at it the whole way through their career. So, being bad at acting can change. And then also the other thing is that you can obviously take lessons, but if you decide that it's like not something that you're enjoying, then you'll make a switch, and you'll like try something else, and you can maybe get into directing, or you can get into teaching, or you can get into there are all kinds of aspects of the industry. So I wouldn't stake your claim on just doing one thing. I also think it's really important to have other hobbies. I think when people have passions, they sort of zero in and put all their eggs into that basket, and when that passion inevitably doesn't serve them all the time, they like become devastated. And you kind of have to have your eggs in lots of different baskets to sort of, divert your attention elsewhere. So don't stress out about it too much. It doesn't mean you can't get better, and it doesn't mean that this is the end of your life and you just stop living from here, and try other things. See what else excites you. You're also probably very young. I don't know how young this person is, but I assume they are very young. Do you have any other thoughts, Deku? Have you ever been bad at something that you really enjoyed?
No. I don't think so.
You heard it here first. Deku says he's been perfect all his life.
I did not say that. I just kind of run with it when something doesn't work out.
Deku, great advice. Great simple advice. You are an absolute freaking legend. You are you are everyone. No one dislikes you. It's incredible.
I do not think that's true.
Everyone is obsessed with you. We think you're amazing. We think you're adorable. You are everyone's little brother. You are the Weebiest Weeb. You are phenomenal. We adore you, Deku.
Well, I adore everyone here too, so it makes it easy.
Yay! Deku, you have a YouTube channel.
I do have that.
You want to shout it out? How do we find you on the tube?
Well, you see, it's pretty hard to figure out what I branded it under, but if you look up MyHeroDeku, believe it or not, that is actually my channel.
I love consistency. I just love consistency. So good. Equal consistent branding.
I was so disappointed today because I signed up for Pokemon Go for the first time, and MyHeroDeku was taken. So I don't know who did that, but whoever did, I hope they put the name to good use, because I could have really used it.
I mean, I'm not to victim blame here, but Pokemon Go has all but come and went. So I'm a little surprised.
I know. Listen. I just got a phone today. I didn't have a chance.
Deku's like, I'm just now getting into Harry Potter. Yeah. Okay.
What's Harry Potter? That sounds
honestly,
interesting.
It's really not. Don't even bother with it.
I'm joking. I didn't hate Harry Potter, but it's like Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. Honestly, fair. This podcast disavows Hunter x Hunter and Harry Potter. So Deku, phenomenal, and you did it all under an hour. I'm so proud of you. You're phenomenal, and you're great.
I've saved people time. Hooray! Or I guess I still took your time. Sorry, everyone, but no. I did it in a reasonable time frame.
Oh, we love you. Deku, final question. What are you gonna do when My Hero ends?
Rewatch it.
That's fair. That is fair. That is fair. I want to see you. Here's my goal for you. I need to see you cosplay as Deku. That has to happen.
I actually almost did the other day. I went to the first con I've gone to since the pandemic started, since obviously they haven't been happening like 2 weeks ago.
Amazing.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago. And I was thinking about doing Deku. Then I realized the costume is like $200,
Oh, you
and
weren't gonna
the
put it
Spider-Man is
together?
only
You
40.
you did Spider Man.
So so I did Spider-Man instead.
Oh, amazing. We need pictures of this, by the way. We need that in photo booth.
I think I have some. I mean, the group pictures. So
Oh, I love it. Oh, Deku,
yeah,
you get more perfect every day, and we stand and we love it.
my
You are
perfection is in my imperfection.
sure, and that. Deku, you're amazing. You've been a phenomenal guest. Thank you so much for being on the pod.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was fun.
Good morning, New Hunt City. Signing off from Fire Demon and Deku. Ready? Do you want to do it? Plus Ultra. See, I did it. I know a thing.
Yeah, plus Ultra.
That's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, goodbye, everyone. The end.